Does that morning groan you make when getting out of bed seem to be getting a little louder these days? What if I told you that you have the power to press the rewind button not on the years, but on how you feel? And what if that power came from your very own grocery cart? It might sound too good to be true, but the food you put on your plate has a huge impact on how your body ages. A diet high in ultra-processed foods can actually speed up your biological clock. But the fantastic news is that for every food that works against you, there's a delicious, life-giving alternative just waiting to be discovered. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you 7 easy swaps to fight back against aging, so you'll want to stick around until the very end. If you're ready to age with strength and energy, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me your age and what country you're watching from in the comments below. Now, let's walk through the grocery aisles together. Section 1. Swap for a stronger heart. Alright, let's start with the engine of your body, your heart. As we get older, keeping our hearts healthy is job number 1. A diet loaded with sodium, unhealthy fats, and processed junk can put a ton of strain on our heart and arteries. But with a few clever swaps, you can turn your diet into your heart's best friend. Our first swap targets something many of us eat every day: processed meats. I'm talking about bacon and sausage for breakfast, or those packaged deli meats in your sandwiches. While they're convenient, they're often packed with sodium and saturated fats that can lead to high blood pressure and clogged arteries. The swap: instead of processed meats, reach for lean proteins like skinless chicken or turkey, fatty fish like salmon, or plant-based powerhouses like beans and lentils. Why works? Lean poultry gives you high-quality protein to maintain muscle without the inflammatory fats. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are absolute superstars for heart health. They actively work to lower a type of fat in your blood called triglycerides and help calm inflammation throughout the body. And we can't forget about beans and lentils. They're not only a fantastic source of protein, but are also brimming with fiber, which helps get your cholesterol and blood pressure into a healthier range. Our second heart-healthy swap is in the snack aisle. It's just so easy to grab a bag of salty potato chips for a quick, crunchy bite. But that crunch comes at a cost. Chips are usually fried in unhealthy oils and loaded with sodium, which is a big time driver of high blood pressure. The swap: ditch the chips and instead grab a handful of unsalted nuts, like almonds or walnuts. Why it works? Nuts are an amazing source of healthy, unsaturated fats, fiber, and protein. Walnuts are especially rich in those heart-loving omega-3 seconds, while almonds deliver healthy monounsaturated fats and antioxidants. Research shows that regularly snacking on nuts can help lower your bad LDL cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and support the health of your blood vessels. Just be sure to grab the unsalted kind and watch your portion sizes, since they are full of energy. Finally, let's talk salads. You think you're making a healthy choice, but then you drown it in a creamy store-bought dressing. So many of these dressings are surprisingly high in saturated fat, sodium, and hidden sugars, which can cancel out all your good intentions. The swap: replace creamy bottled dressings with a simple homemade vinaigrette, using extra virgin olive oil and either balsamic vinegar or a squeeze of lemon juice. Why it works? Extra virgin olive oil is a key part of the famously heart-healthy Mediterranean diet. It's rich in good-for-you monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants that fight off inflammation and daily cellular damage. This one simple switch gets rid of all the junk in processed dressings and gives your body fats that actively protect your heart. Plus, you can toss in your favorite herbs and spices for incredible flavor without adding any salt. Section 2. Swap for stronger bones. As we age, our bone density naturally starts to decrease, which can raise the risk of fractures and osteoporosis. The foods you eat play a huge role in keeping your skeleton strong and resilient. Two of the most important nutrients are calcium and vitamin D. You need vitamin D to help your body actually absorb that bone-building calcium. Our fourth swap takes us to the bread aisle. For years, fluffy white bread has been a go-to. The problem is, it's made from refined flour that's been stripped of its fiber and most of its key nutrients, including minerals that are vital for bone health. The swap: it's time to swap out that white bread for 100% whole grain or whole wheat bread. Why it works? Whole grains are nutritional powerhouses. Because they contain all parts of the grain, They're packed with fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals like magnesium. Magnesium is a quiet hero for bone health. It works right alongside calcium and vitamin D to build a strong bone structure. On top of that, the fiber in whole grains helps keep your blood sugar steady, preventing those energy crashes you can get from refined carbs when you're shopping. Just make sure the label says 100% whole grain or 100% whole wheat to get the real deal. Our fifth swap tackles a habit that can quietly weaken your bones: sugary drinks. Sodas, sweet teas, and sugary fruit juices are full of empty calories and can stir up inflammation. Even worse, a high sugar intake can actually interfere with how your body absorbs and uses calcium, which is terrible news for your bones. The swap: replace sugary drinks with hydrating herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint, or just add some fruit and herbs to your water. Why it works. Staying hydrated is key for everything your body does, including keeping your joints lubricated and transporting nutrients. Herbal teas not only hydrate you without any sugar, but many also offer their own perks, from chamomile's calming effects to peppermint's digestive support. And if you're looking for another bone-boosting drink, consider low-fat milk or fortified plant milks like almond or soy. They're excellent sources of both calcium and the vitamin D. You need to put that calcium to work. Section 3. Swap for better digestion and energy. Let's be real, tummy troubles like constipation and bloating can become more common as we get older. Your diet has a direct line to your gut health, which in turn influences everything from your immune system to your energy levels and even your mood. A happy gut needs plenty of fiber to keep things moving, and good bacteria to help you absorb all the nutrients from your food. Our sixth swap tackles the dessert course. Ice cream and sugary pastries can be a comforting treat, but they are also loaded with sugar and unhealthy fats that feed the bad bacteria in your gut, leading to inflammation and that bloated feeling. The swap: when a craving strikes, swap the ice cream for a bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with fresh berries. Why it works? Greek yogurt is a fantastic source of probiotics, the good bacteria that help your gut thrive. A balanced gut is a happy gut, which means better digestion and less discomfort. Berries, like blueberries and raspberries, add a dose of fiber and antioxidants that fight inflammation. This combo gives you protein to keep you full, probiotics for your gut, and antioxidants to fight aging, all while satisfying your sweet tooth in a much healthier way. Our final swap is for pasta night. Traditional pasta made from refined white flour can be heavy, low in nutrients, and cause a spike and crash in your blood sugar that leaves you feeling wiped out. The swap: upgrade your pasta game by swapping that refined pasta for varieties made from chickpeas, lentils, or whole grains. Why it works? Legume-based pastas are a total game changer. They offer way more protein and fiber than the traditional kind. This protein-fiber duo slows down digestion, which does two great things. First, it causes a much slower, steadier release of sugar into your bloodstream, preventing that dreaded energy slump. Second, all that extra fiber is exactly what your digestive system needs to stay regular and healthy. You get to enjoy a hearty, satisfying meal that actually works times for times your body, not against it. Feeling younger and more energetic doesn't mean you have to overhaul your entire life. It can start with a few simple, smart choices in the grocery store. Swapping processed meats for lean protein protects your heart. Choosing nuts over chips cuts down on inflammation. Reaching for whole grain bread instead of white gives you the fiber and minerals you need for strong bones and steady energy. This isn't about restriction. It's about upgrading your plate to give your body the tools it needs to thrive. The power to combat the aches, the low energy, and that getting old feeling is truly in your hands and on your shopping list. You're in the driver's seat of your own health. Start with just one swap this week. See how you feel. Then maybe try another. Small steps, when you take them consistently, can lead to big, lasting changes. What's one simple grocery swap you've made that has helped you feel better? Share it in the comments below. Your story could be the spark that inspires someone else to start their own journey. Thanks for watching, and here's to a healthier, more vibrant you.